lovelies. It's me, Tarot Tam. Oh, let's see. Observer. Hmm. Where have I been? This is such a good question. Um, but an even better question is where have you been? Where are you right now? I've missed you so, so much. I've missed the cards. I've missed my practices. It's just been so, so busy. And I am yet again in a new location, undisclosed. I've actually been in like three different locations in the last couple of days, and it shows no sign of stopping. But let's get into reading the cards. I'm feeling very much like infinity, Ouroboros, the end of a cycle to begin a new one. The never-ending spiral. It feels very much like there's a closure, an ending of things, a wrapping up of things, but obviously then a new beginning. Um, Maybe it's an iteration, a new iteration. Maybe it's a completely new thing. But I don't know. I'm feeling very much like life, the cyclical nature of life. And so you're ending a cycle to begin a new cycle. And maybe you'll play the same level again. Maybe you'll evolve to a higher level. I don't know, but let's pull some oracle cards to get started. Spirit, ancestors, guides, angels. Oh, what message do you have for this collective? This is a timeless message, timeless reading. So whenever you watch it, this message is for you. The Fates. Oh, I love this card. Look at her. She's gorge. The Fates, lucky number 17, which becomes an 8. Serendipity, lucky number 18, which becomes a 9. That's crazy. I'm telling you, like, this deck has been shuffled, shuffled, shuffled like crazy. And to the sea, lucky number 7. I literally just posted on Insta, lucky number 7. And then you have by the book 11, also a balanced lucky number. But let's read from the actual book how we should interpret these cards. 17, the fates. The essential meanings: fate, karma, acceptance that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. The serenity prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. Oh, yeah. As it pertains to relationships with others, it's about accepting people for who they are, knowing that you cannot change them. So why even want to or try? And also, if you want to experience unconditional love, then learning to love unconditionally is a part of that journey. As it relates to prosperity and abundance, your experiences concerning prosperity and abundance are beyond your personal control right now. You are being invited to accept what is unreservedly. Um, yeah, fate is a mystery, but you got to accept it. Okay, when we get to serendipity, card number 18, the very next card. Opportunity allied with readiness. The awareness of synchronicity, luck, and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols of magical alignment of events. I'm in a very lucky place. I'm in a lucky place at a lucky address. I'm telling you, I literally just posted I'm a lucky girl on Insta. It's like wild. Um, but the card's message, you've stepped into alignment, and I posted the four-leaf clover. My post has a four-leaf clover in it. Literally just posted it on Insta. If you know me IRL and you know my Insta, go look. I just promise you. That's crazy. I need to go gamble. Okay, you've stepped into alignment with the greater good where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. Oh, what you want, the universe also wants so badly. It's so aligned. Now's the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could never have planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now, as a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world. Your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Ah, yes, everyone is colluding for you. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you so very much. Oh gosh, with relationships, Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. Serendipity, synchronicity. You are in the right place at the right time. Be grateful for the stars are aligned in your favor and fortune is smiling on you as it relates to prosperity and abundance. And perhaps you felt almost certain that serendipitous events were meant to lead to something better. It was supposed to be the perfect business, or that person you gave your heart to was supposed to be the one, yet it fell apart. Consider this: sometimes synchronicity and serendipity come together to lead you directly into difficulties in order to deliver an important lesson you need to learn before you hit the jackpot. Yeah. Ah. I was just thinking about that while I was traveling here today. That's so crazy. Oh, yeah. Serendipity, luck, synchronicity. Okay. And that lucky number 7, to the sea. Let's check it out. All right, being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. Isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. Uh, there are points in a relationship when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. Again, it's about acceptance and fate, believing that if you let go, it will flow. So can you transcend your personality and allow your partnership to form its own identity, its own energy? Let go of control. Your prosperity and abundance message, everything seems to work out when you stop scrambling and allow the sea of opportunities to wash over you and wake you up to your most prosperous potential. Wow. Acceptance. It's about acceptance, flow, surrender, and faith. Have faith in your fate and your destiny. um, know that your fate, your prosperity, your dreams are the dreams of the universe, so it wants you to have those things. All right, let's pull some tarot. Oh my God. Wow. What do you have to say, Spirit, about this? message. Like, let go, let God. Oh, it's so much easier said than done. But yeah, we have to believe that we're part of a bigger plan and strategy, that the universe, that spirit, the angels that walk among us, the earth angels, everybody is colluding for your highest self and the greater good. Okay, Spirit, what message do you have for this collective? I'm loving this energy. I think you have learned some really valuable lessons and you're coming to a close, that you're wrapping up a cycle to start another one. We have the Four of Wands, consummation, celebratory, bringing together. That's that 1111, that balance, because we had 11 on the bottom of the Oracle card deck by the book. Ten of Swords, yeah, closing out a cycle. And that hurt. It was painful. But remember what the I can't remember which card said sometimes serendipity. Oh, yeah, it was the serendipity card. Sometimes serendipity and synchronicities bring you to things that are difficult, that are challenging, that teach you valuable lessons. So we go from the Ten of Swords to the Magician card. Yeah, this is a 1 year. So very well could be the year of the magician or the wheel of fortune or the sun. I like to say 2026 is my sun year, my year being seen in the sun, right? And sunflowers, I got these in January or February, I don't remember. But the magician card has all of the aces, has the wand, has the cup, has the pentacle, has the sword, an alchemist, and can manifest. um I also love that. So I learned this from someone not that long ago, that this mudra and the that they're doing on this card, uh, which is like this, is like a mudra for like vitality or restoring your life source, your prana. And so this person, they have 10 swords in their back, but they are not dead. And they're actively trying to restore themselves, restore their energy. Um, but I'm very much getting that you're closing out a really tough cycle. And there was like a coming together of yourself. You're also very clear, like who your people are, who the yin to your yang is, who the yang to your yin is, like what they look like, what they feel like, how they talk to you. um yeah, you know how what it is like to attract into your life the right people and your correct counterpart or counterparts, because it could be more than just like a monogamous, like romantic relationship. But you have done a lot of sifting and sorting, and it really stems from your ability to unify yourself. um Hard lessons learned too, so it wasn't all joyous and happy, but you do know what this picture looks like now. Like the vision that you had for yourself before was really steeped in what you thought you should want or were supposed to want and supposed to have. But you have sharpened your eye. You've sharpened the vision that you have for yourself, and the vision that your highest self, your source, your connection to source, like what you came forward into this three-dimensional world to do and be and create. You have sharpened that for yourself. It's become more clear to you. Um, So even though you're coming out of a really hard cycle, you know what this looks like and how it's supposed to, but what it feels like. Ooh, all the cards coming out. Wow, that's crazy because the Two of Cups just wow, right out, right? Reciprocal, heart led offers, loving offers, love reciprocated, love and care and nurturing and vulnerability reciprocated. Queen of Cups. Yeah, you now understand what it means to nurture, care for, to love unconditionally. That acceptance piece and like letting the water wash over you because you don't actually see her feet here. Presumably like the water, her feet are in the water, but you know what it is like to let go and let flow and let love in and let love out, but you also know how to protect your source. You know how to protect your cup. So you're not just pouring until it's empty. You've had to learn that the hard way. What else, Spirit, do you have for this collectively? Yeah, ego death. You're not an ego death. Um, wow, okay. Yeah, you have been made anew. That's why you're a magician now. You're a magician now. What else? Strength card. That kept showing itself in the pre-shuffle. That strength card. Infinity, 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 infinity. And that's how I have them laid out all together. Because first came out the Four of Wands. Then we have this, Queen of Cups. Getting clear about what balance looks like and what reciprocal, what the right people look and feel like activated this Queen of Cups energy in you. Or I don't know which one came first. Maybe like you had to be in your Queen of Cups first. But then, yeah, this Ten of Swords, down and out, but not dead. The ego died, closing out a cycle. And then we have the Magician being clarified really by the Strength card. Yeah, you have the strength now to alchemize, manifest. Tower showing itself at the bottom of the deck. Also representative of like the end of something. Some things probably had to end very like dramatically. Yeah. Mm. What did I say also? Like the never ending spiral, cyclical, Ouroboros, which is all of these things to me indicate like the infinite like cycles of life. And we have the two infinity signs over the magician and over the person, the femme person on the strength card. Your clarity about the fact that you get infinite tries. Life is infinite. Like your concept of self and life and the universe and the world is so expansive now. That's also what makes it so possible for you to alchemize and step into your power. You're less afraid now. You don't feel so like constrained is the best word I can. You don't feel so constrained and you don't feel so like anxious about doing A, B, and C by a certain time or age or within a certain time frame. You don't see life as like I have to go from A to B to C to D all the way to Z. Like you're like, oh, I could jump around the alphabet. In fact, I could also jump around to other letters that don't even exist. Like we've made our world so finite, but life is so infinite. Um, there's just something about the you have expanded your mind and your perception, your concept of life and the world and the universe and your place in it. It's freed you. It's liberated you. You had to die like a painful ego death, though. Like, okay, something is telling me to ask about other people. What are the other people in this? Because there was a tower. You've gone through some Ten of Swords. Other people, the people that maybe you stepped away from, the other people that were in that tower are in judgment right now. Mm, some of them might be having a hard time. Some of them might be having a hard time. All right, let's add the people or the person that's on this collective, that's in this collective's consciousness that I can feel you're wondering about. Like, okay, I've been through this whole journey. What about them? They are, yeah, they are maybe not feeling so good. There's been an awakening, and that can make you panic. Well, I don't know. Death card's not going to come out again because it's already out. So they didn't die an ego death. The moon. Hmm. This person is being challenged by listening to their intuition. They might be like a very logical, linear thinker. They function very well in this, in the context of like this narrow scope of like understanding the world and life. So the finite nature of this 3D world that we've all like agreed to, like they are really committed to that. So they have struggles around intuition. Maybe they couldn't come through, like the tower had to fall. You had to close out this cycle. It had to be very painful for you. And if you could have gone the route of like easing the pain and not really moving through the portal, and maybe you could have stayed with that person, but they couldn't. They have not yet figured out how to come with you. You see how these pillars in the background, that is also like a portal. And you have to follow your intuition to get through it. Because you see, there's this path here, and the path still goes into the water. And you have to have a lot of faith, and you have to be guided by spirit to continue on this path. Most people who are really committed to the physical 3D world would look at that and think, I can't walk across water. But the light of the moon illuminating that the path continues is an invitation to still keep going. But you have to be connected to your intuition and committed to your intuition to do it. You have to overcome the mind. And I'm getting that this person did it, like they are having a really hard time doing that. All right, what else about this person that's on a collective spine? Are these people that you had to leave behind? Maybe it was also friends, a job, maybe family members. The Empress, which is also like very like carnal card, like be pleasure, seeking pleasures in the physical plane. But the Empress is also like a creator, a birther. And so there is this connection to the spirit world to be able to usher in new spirits into the 3D. And you can take it like not so literally as like mothering and birthing, and it could be also facilitating the creation of ideas, art, like just creating, taking something from the ethereal and from like metaphysical to something that can be experienced in the physical plane. um I'm not getting that you are the empress, because I was asking about these other people. I'm getting that these folks are very tell me more about the empress, because yeah, okay, I'm getting that these folks are very committed to the physical 3D world empress experience, but haven't been able to really activate the part that's connected to spirit. Like the empress can be a being, or is a being who takes joy in physical pleasure, and she's balanced because she is also very, very connected spiritually. um and it's like a I teach this class on polarities, and um one of the things that, to understand polarities, sometimes you use like breathing as a metaphor, and it's like you can't inhale and exhale at the same time, although there are some like woodwind instrument and brass instrument musicians who have trained their lungs to do very complicated like inhale exhale that seems almost simultaneous, but I digress. Okay. um but the empress, so we think of like the metaphysical and the physical as polarities. The empress is like proof positive that they're not polarities. They exist literally at the same time. So it's, I don't even like saying that she has one foot in the other. There are other cards that I feel are better reflections of like two ends of a pole. Even though like everything is all at once happening, it's all it's there are no poles. It's like the Ouroboros. Anyway. But in our 3D linear minds, where time goes in one direction, we think that like we think in polarities. So this person is still in that place of thinking in polarities, and they believe that the physical 3D world pleasures, they're having a hard time stepping, be seeing how they are also a portal, and that they have to activate that part of themselves. That's the invitation to some of these people that you had to walk away from. They were being invited to see themselves as portals, and then they could just like a supernova just move through as many portals as they want, including the one that you moved through, and they could have come with you, these folks. But being clarified by the Four of Pentacles just really makes it very clear that they're so committed to the 3D, the tangible, the what you can see and feel and consume, and they're less connected to like also being a portal for the creation of things in this world, and how connected they are and how connected we all are. And they wanted that from you, but they also kind of found your ability to tap into that connection, to see that connection, and to articulate that connection to be annoying to them. Like it had like such an it agitated them. Um, and so you're just like, okay, I gotta go. I gotta keep going because I want Four of Wands energy. I want celebration. I want my tribe. And I guess you're just not my tribe. Okay, why is this person on the collective's mind? Wheel of Fortune. Okay, your fortune is changing. What else? The Fool. Yeah, starting a whole new cycle. You are starting a whole new cycle. So why do you care? I mean, it's obvious why you care. I mean, it's hard to. You're about to step into an unknown. Your fortune is absolutely changing. It's another 10, closing of cycle, changing. You because you heeded the call. It's so wild, so wild. From 10 of Swords to the Magician, right? So new cycle from the 10 and the major arcana Wheel of Fortune card to the Fool. Literally close the cycle, start a whole new adventure. All right, tell me about this new adventure for this collective. Page of Cups. I was thinking about the Page of Cups because I had a creative idea that was related to the Page of Cups, and I just sent a DM to an artist about this imagery. Um, this is also like taking something that is new, a heart led desire that's new and surprising, and you're unsure of it. Being in this Page of Cups energy, like it's new, it's fresh, it's exciting, it's nerve wracking because it's really stirred your heart, and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know that I wanted that. Um, that's the new. What did I say? Tell me about this change in fortune and this new adventure. Your heart is being pulled in a new direction. It's going to shock the hell out of you. Maybe romantic love, maybe a new passion project. That's I mean, Knight of Cups. Too good to be true. Don't think that something's too good to be true. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. That's serendipity, synchronicity. The universe is colluding for you. Something's gonna show up and you're gonna be like, this is too good to be true. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Negative. It's so good and it's true. Tower popping out. Oh, that's haunting you. That's haunting you. And you keep thinking about these people that you had to leave behind. Eight of Cups. Put it behind you. It's behind you. Follow your intuition. And it's a solar eclipse by the light of the moon. That is how you will know where to place your feet. Not in the sunlight, not the obvious things. The Page of Cups, the things that ignite your heart, even though they may be really surprising and confusing, but it's going to be joyful. It's going to be like giddy. And don't think that it's too good to be true. And don't be thinking about these past tower moments. Take stock of what you need. Remember all the lessons. Leave behind those hissy cups that, you shared with people that didn't have your best interest in mind. There are better cups, there are better people. All right, final message. It's not too good to be true, collective. One last card for this collective. What message do you have for this collective? Two of Cups. Reciprocal, mutual, equal, yin yang, divine counterparts, equal offer. Mm, everything that you wanted, healing energy. The caduceus is there. We have it's just strong love. And also, maybe it's a business partnership, maybe it's romantic love, maybe it's reconnecting with a friend, maybe it's you falling in love with yourself and finally giving yourself all the love and energy that you usually give away. Um, but oh my God. And I just want you to know it's not too good to be true. It's so good and it's true. It's so good because it's true. All right. That is the message today. I'm so happy that I got to read that for you. I love this message. I love you, collective. You are the best. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Leave me a comment. Tell me, does this resonate? Leave a comment like 3 months later and tell me what happens. All right. I love this for you. Thank you. Love you so much. Bye. All right. Love you.